Hey everyone, train travel is honestly a way of life in India. Every single day, millions of people depend on the Indian Railways to get to where they need to go. Whether it's for work, family visits, or just exploring this huge and super diverse country, trains really do connect us all. With so many passengers, the Indian Railways is constantly evolving, always trying to serve us better. That's why it's super important to stay updated on the latest rules and regulations, especially when it comes to changes in the waiting list system. Now, these changes might seem pretty small at first, but honestly, they can make a big difference in your travel experience. So, whether you're a seasoned traveler or you're planning your first ever train journey, let's understand the new waiting list rules and how they might affect you. Who knows, your next trip might just get a lot smoother and more enjoyable. Starting from May 1st, 2025, the Indian Railways has introduced a really significant change to the waiting list system. This new rule is meant to streamline travel and make sure everyone has a confirmed seat, so journeys become a lot more comfortable and organized. But you might be wondering, what exactly has changed? Well, the biggest thing is that passengers with waiting list tickets are no longer allowed to board reserved coaches. This applies to all reserved compartments, including sleeper, AC, and chair car. Earlier, people with waiting list tickets could still board these coaches, hoping to find an empty seat. But honestly, this often led to overcrowding, a lot of inconvenience for those with confirmed bookings, and even disputes sometimes. The Indian Railways is actually quite serious about enforcing this new rule. Ticket collectors will be on the lookout, checking tickets and making sure that only passengers with confirmed reservations are sitting in reserved coaches. Now you might be thinking, what happens if you're caught traveling with a waiting list ticket in a reserved compartment? First off, you'll be asked to pay a hefty fine. The exact amount can vary, but you should expect a significant penalty if you violate this rule. Secondly, and maybe even more importantly, you could be asked to deboard the train at the next station, no matter if it's your destination or not. This can really disrupt your travel plans and cause a lot of unnecessary inconvenience. For those who book their tickets online through the IRCTC website or app, there are some specific rules you need to be aware of. Understanding these rules can, really save you time, money, and potential travel headaches. Firstly, if your ticket remains in waiting list status even after chart preparation, it will be automatically cancelled. This means you won't be able to board the train with that ticket, and you'll receive a full refund. Secondly, even if your ticket is in the waiting list, you won't be allowed to board reserved coaches. And lastly, to enhance security and prevent fraudulent bookings, the IRCTC has introduced a new OTP, or one-time password requirement. You'll receive an OTP on your registered mobile number, which you'll need to enter during the booking process. For passengers who prefer booking tickets from railway counters, there are some specific guidelines to keep in mind. Understanding these rules ensures a smooth boarding and travel experience. With a waiting list ticket purchased from the counter, you can only board the train in the general or unreserved compartments. These coaches are usually more crowded, but they provide a travel option if you have a waiting list ticket. Remember, entering a reserved coach with this ticket can lead to fines and removal from the train. The new rules also bring changes to the refund process for both online and counter tickets. Understanding these changes can help you get your money back quickly and efficiently if your travel plans change. For online tickets, the refund process remains largely unchanged. If your ticket is automatically cancelled due to the waiting list, the refund will be credited back to the original payment method within a few working days. For counter tickets, you'll need to visit the railway station's ticket counter to claim your refund. Make sure to carry the original ticket and a valid ID proof. The refund will be processed after verifying your details and confirming the cancellation. Navigating the Indian railway system can be, honestly, a bit challenging, especially with the new waiting list rules. Here are some practical tips to make your journey smoother and hassle-free. Always check your ticket status before heading to the station, especially if you booked a waiting list ticket. You can do this online through the IRCTC website or app, or by contacting the Railway Inquiry Service. Familiarize yourself with the new waiting list rules and adhere to them strictly. This includes not boarding reserved coaches with waiting list tickets and understanding the consequences of violations. And finally, spread the word about the new rules with friends, family, and fellow passengers. The more people are aware, the smoother the implementation and the more pleasant everyone's travel experience will be.